Blessed individuals of Brazil. For more than 2 years, consistently, in numerous videos, I have been calling and demonstrating that Alexandre de Moraes is the dictator of the robe. Not with fake news, but with facts and with the Constitution. Pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. He reintroduces the crime of expressing opinions in Brazil. It is important to pay attention and be cautious. In a democratic state, opinion is unrestricted. In dictatorship, opinion is considered a criminal act. That is the outcome in communist nations and in states with totalitarian powers, where such circumstances prevail. So let's proceed to the Constitution. Starting from 1988, what information does the Constitution provide us with? Article 5, Section 4. Article 5 is an unalterable clause. No one has the power to change. The freedom to think is permitted as per clause number 6 of the regulations governing this matter. Freedom of belief and conscience is inviolable. Clause 8. No individual shall be deprived of their rights on the grounds of religious belief, philosophical, or political conviction. In Brazil, censorship is not allowed under Article 220, following paragraph of the law. So, look, I'm going to prove it to you. In 2018, now, not long ago, PT Deputy Vadir Damas said loudly and clearly, the Supreme Court must be closed. Wow, isn't it a crime against the state? No, it's an opinion. After José Dirceu's release from a 30-year prison sentence for corruption by the Supreme Court, he humiliates the court by saying its power must be taken away. It cannot be considered a power, and the power of investigation of the public prosecutor's office. Oh, isn't it an attack on the democratic rule of law? No, it's an opinion. What happened to them? Nothing. I will go back a little. In the year 2016, when Alexandre de Moraes was Minister of Justice under Temer, look what the PT put on their website. There's no point in running because I printed it. And look at the Twitter that PT made. Look what he says. Did you know that Minister Alexandre de Moraes, the coup Minister of Justice, received $4 million from companies investigated by the federal police? No incident took place. And as far as I'm aware, Alexandre de Moraes didn't sue the PT party. Freedom of speech? Now listen carefully. Prior to 2019, no individual had their social media accounts suspended or faced lawsuits due to expressing their opinion. March 2019, Alexandre de Moraes takes over the immoral and illegal fake news investigation. Immoral and illegal, as it lacks public prosecutor's office participation mandated by the Constitution. From that point, Alexandre de Moraes establishes the offense of opinion, a 5-year investigation into the end of the world that promotes true political persecution. I inquire, what is the offense of journalist Oswaldo Eustáquio? Have you committed murder? Stole? No. Incarcerated. Also had accident, became paraplegic. See what a terrible thing. Opinion crime. Why did Orlando Santos seek refuge in the US? Did you kill? Steal? Opinion crime to evade arrest in Brazil. Now the serious part, Daniel Silveira. He was arrested with the connivance of Mr. Arthur Lira and the majority of the deputies with aggravating circumstances. Article 53 of the Constitution states that deputies and senators are inviolable civilly and criminally for opinions, votes, and words. What is his wrongdoing? Opinion. Social media platforms being censored by deputies. Citizens left without control or recourse. What is the crime? Crime of opinion established by Alexandre de Moraes. My people, the saga of the toga dictator doesn't stop there. In the year 2023, he issued a threat to suspend Telegram. Are you aware of the reason behind this? Telegram had sent a warning statement to its users regarding the peril of endorsing Bill 2630-2020, which is a genuine censorship bill. He threatened Telegram. Telegram had to remove content to avoid being suspended. The international journalist from Rede Globo, Jorge Pontual, says he was amazed to see journalists supporting censorship, and he says something spectacular about freedom of expression. Look what he says. An authority cannot decide what is true, what is false, what is fake news, and what is not. It is up to the people and the public, to the citizens, to decide. It is not the authority that decides what is fake news or what is not, what is true or false. And another thing, not only on social media, anywhere. If you slander, defame, injure, it is a crime. There is already an existing law. You do not need a law that, in fact, is a true form of censorship. I am showing facts, and there's more, my people. Alexandre de Moraes, he leads the inquiry into digital militias. And I ask him a question. Why did not he include Choquei and Mariette in this investigation? Why not? Because Madi 8 is a platform that contains the majority of profiles that provide support for the Lula government. And then we will find out who the true digital militias are. We are watching Brazil to an evil consortium. O Globo, Alexandre de Moraes, and the Lula government. Do you want me to prove it? First, Alexandre Moraes suspended the $1 million fines from the federal revenue to Globo artists and journalists. Globo is Alexandre Moraes' official press. In Elon Musk's case, Globo reports news, but doesn't criticize Alexandre Moraes. What do you put? Put squid. Look at the consortium. Lula's government raises tone against Elon Musk for attacking STF. Then place the Twitter account of the Lulista, Petista, Esquerdopata, Attorney General of the Union, Jorge Messias. Observe what he is saying, individuals, just a small opening. It is of utmost importance and urgency to regulate social networks. Look what they want. Censor the people. Do you know why? Because they can't control the people on social media. Because a large part of the press is already controlled by millionaire funds. And one more. No, I repeat, no democratic nation in the world has control over the people's opinion on their social networks. Elon Musk is contributing more to Brazilian democracy than a significant portion of the deputies under the command of Mr. Arthur Lira, of what a significant part of the senators commanded by Mr. Rodrigo Pacheco. The Senate has a moral and constitutional duty to open a deep CPI to investigate the illegalities and attacks of the Toga dictator Alexandre de Moraes against the democratic state, which is crucial for upholding democracy and the rule of law. Now see joke of year. See Alexandre Moraes to start investigation against Elon Musk. He must remain awake. He is worried. Alexandre Moraes, now you will encounter a formidable individual. A sneeze from this individual, regardless of location, is audible to the entire global population. The entire world becomes aware of the events unfolding in Brazil's democratic system. Could this potentially cause serious damage to our nation? It is indeed a shame and deeply concerning to witness the actions of Alexandre de Moraes, which go against the very foundations of our democracy. I finish this video by saying thank you, Elon Musk, for exposing to the world what is happening against the democracy of the Brazilian nation. And you, dictator of the robe, Alexandre Moraes, I say, your time will come, either by divine justice or by the pressure of the Brazilian people, who are the supreme power of the nation, according to our Constitution. And I make an appeal to the individuals. On the 21st of April, at 10 in the morning, at Copacabana Beach, we will provide a response to all of this. May God bless Brazil, may God bless you and your family, and may He deliver us from these evil men who want to silence the voice of the Brazilian people. May God bless everyone.